You're anything like me, I love watching this guy's videos. However, I never tried the recipes. But this time I decided to try this one, which was the red beans and rice thing from, I think it was New Orleans that he said. But anyway, and these are the sausages that I got from here in the UK. Just like he did, I started off by dicing and then browning my sausages with a bit of oil. And this sausage particularly, I got it from Asda in like the meat section. You can find it there. Just brown it, give it a bit of color because that's what he recommended to give flavor. He said some very fancy name. I didn't remember what it is, but that's what I could get. And then after that, I did the same kind of browning with my turkey wings. And these turkey wings, I got it from Birmingham Whole Food Market when we went with my husband. Then I popped in the vegetables that was in the description as well. So it was onions, bell peppers, and all of that. Because I didn't have a crock pot, I decided to pop everything in the pressure cooker just because I think it was going to be faster anyway cooking. And about 15 minutes later, that was the turkey wings all softened and boiled, and I've got my jus for the beans. So then I just took them off the pressure cooker, as y'all can see, and I had to shred them. But before that, I put my beans that had been drained and clean into the pressure cooker to boil as well. This is the initial boil, so I put in my sauce that came out of the turkey and with all that softened vegetable, and I put it to boil in veg on your setting in your pressure cooker. However, because I didn't know how long it might take, so I just increased the time a bit. Instead of 2 minutes, I put it in for 4 minutes to soften. I think that was just smarter, and it did soften, but it didn't get all the way through. Then I shredded my turkey, obviously trying to film and do this one-handed didn't work, so I just did that, and then I came back. At that time, the beans were cooked, but like not all the way through. That's what I was looking for anyway. So, and then I assembled everything, which was my diced up and shredded turkey. Hindsight, I could have shredded it a bit thinner, but you know what? That's all right. Turned out all right. So I popped that in, and then I popped my sausages in as well. You know, my cooked sausages that we started with, and then just make sure that I mixed everything well. And so far, I didn't put any seasoning except the stock that I did in the beginning, so that I can get that jus from the turkey wings. So I just made sure everything was done and then continued stirring it. And then here I tasted if I needed to add any more spices. Of course, I didn't have these American spices, so I just did my good old spice that I have in my cabinet, which is a tropical all-purpose seasoning. And I like this brand, Texan Jamaican flavors and whatnot. So that's what I put it. And I'm using my eyeballs. I'm not really measuring anything. And then I added some everyday seasoning, again, from River Isles. A lot of very, local, well, I think local anyway, brands here in the UK. It's easy to find in Asda, all of these spices, or whatever spice you guys want to add, feel free to add it. And then I put some Maggi as well, because I had some Maggi, of course. If you have it, why not put it in? Maggi cubes, being African, it's quite good. Anyway, so I put that on in as well. You guys, this was an experiment, and it was a mixture of whatever flavors I could add, just because obviously I've not tasted his one. So this is what I think came close anyway. If I had to taste it, it would taste like this. So, and I put two different types, the cubes and the liquid Maggi, just because I love the flavor of Maggi cubes, and made sure I stirred it. Stir. I added a bit of water because after the first boil, it was a bit dry, So just normal, plain old, simple water from the kettle. It wasn't hot or anything, just cold water. Stirred it a bit around, getting it all something. Anywho, so yeah, and then I thought it was missing something just because, seemed like it was missing something. I don't think he put this in, but I did, which was just a bit of mixed herb. It just gives it that extra jujum, I guess, in my own opinion, anyway. Please forgive my groggy voice. I've been not feeling too well, and this soup was really, well, this bean and rice was really, really comforting when we had it. So me editing not too well. And then after that, I just popped the lid on. After adding a bit of water again, because I'm using a pressure cooker, I didn't know how long to put it. Again, I went to this time stew and then just reduce the time to 15 minutes instead of the full 20 for it to do his thing, and it came to an end, and it looked and smelled delicious. It really was good. Give it a quick stir. It was looking not like his one completely, but it was really, really good. And as I said, next time I'll probably make the meat a bit smaller, and then I dished up for myself and tried it. I loved it. Thank you for watching.